part of what's going on with Julio.
Okay, so
he's also just not set up as comfortably.
Yes.
And I'm not a swing guru. I'm not at all anything close to it. Just talking to people who know these things makes me think he's starting in an odd, balanced position.
It feels that way.
And it's putting him into a more compromised position along the way.
Yeah, the whole load thing was also kind of an adjustment, going to kind of load a little bit differently. Okay, I guess, and he's got enough strength to do it. And I'll just come back to that. Like the best players in the game, I'm just looking at, this kind of slugging number, Salk. And the most telling is maybe not even the slugging number. It's that he has more home runs than doubles. And that's 7-6. He's got 6 doubles in 83 games played. That's just almost impossible to believe, impossible to do.
With his speed,
with his
power,
God-given skill set and all of this. And, we had these conversations with Passan about, Julio, one of the 5 best players in the game. But look at this. That slugging's in 330 range. Aaron Judge right now is slugging 712. 712. Ohtani slugging 643. Gunnar Henderson slugging 616. Harper 585. Even Tucker 580. I mean Azuna. We're in the 330s. Like this isn't a hey we're close. We're going to get there. Like this is really really far off.
Yes.
Now the question, and this begs a question, and I think we do have to probably reopen the phone lines an hour from now or so because I'd like to hear from the people. The question, Salk, is can you fix it in season? Like Aaron Judge a few years ago, it was very clear, raised his hands up. Like he got his hands up and away from his body. It was a huge swing adjustment for him, and it paid enormous and continues to pay enormous dividends for him. That was an off-season deal. Like, is there a way to tweak this, to adjust this? That's what I would want to know from your hitting coach.
At some point, the challenges are so deep that you don't have much of a choice.
That's right, and the muscle memory you develop, right? The muscle memory you develop, though, and you're doing all this for 80-some games, or can there be just, not the glasses to fix the command?
Yeah,
can there be just a little?
I don't know how to fix it. I think one of the challenges you run into with hitting is that it's sort of the vicious spiral, right? The self-fulfilling prophecy. You want more power, so you swing harder. The result is less power, more ground outs. And so what do? You swing even harder than that. And now you're all, completely out of sorts. He's so strong.
Yes.
He's so incredibly well built. And he's so athletic. He doesn't need to chase that power. It will come to him naturally. And it's funny listening to Scott talk about Julio just yesterday.
Yeah, I thought he slowed it down really well. It's been a tough trip for Julio. He hasn't any timing at all. He's still late on a number of pitches. But in those moments, you just got to compete. You forget about your swing. You forget about your timing. What do I need to do to help the team out? And it was a huge walk. And he passed the baton to the guy behind him who was really hot right now. So we needed it. We got it done.
And so in some ways, Scott kind of lends some credibility to that, right? Slow it down. On the other hand, he says he's been late on a lot of these pitches. Well, if you're swinging as hard as you can, you probably shouldn't be that late. Right. So again, this is not easy. It's not simple. And when you add in the challenges of who's throwing against you, I don't know how anybody hits in this league. But I think that would maybe start to give us a sense as to what's going on with Julio. Maybe it has a lot to do with control and balance and starting to.
So even like in the home run derby the last 2 years, you didn't see the swing.
No.
Right? You didn't see him falling over and obviously not missing pitches. And, it's his buddy that's an absolute machine. Bring that guy out.
Yeah.
Just bring his buddy out, and during the All-Star break or whatever, just head over to, the old Pilots Field downtown and just have him do home run derby, right? And just feel that feel that rhythm, feel that because, they got to get him right. And there is you said it, there is no player they can acquire. There is no move they can make that will be bigger than Julio Rodriguez getting hot.